Hello. 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 Hi. Hello, my lovely strawberries. How's it going? How's your day? I know, listen, I've been sitting here for like 15 minutes waiting to start stream, just like eating cold bread from my fridge and watching stupid videos. I've been waiting. I've been sitting here waiting. I was like, should I start early? I don't know. Maybe I should just wait. And then I was like, I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna eat some bread. So I've been watching, waiting. I did. I'm so early, guys. I filmed the entirety. Well, you saw my Twitter post, but I filmed the entirety of my recipe yesterday, and so I didn't have to do that today, which is great. So I got some other like video editing stuff done, which is good. Yes. And so I was ready for stream pretty early today, which was nice. I think I have everything for once ever, because I usually don't have everything, but how dare they introduce a new mechanic that makes your brain go brr. Yeah. It's very new, huh? Because I wasn't there last time I streamed, so it must be like within the last day or so. Hot dog buns with the whipped Philadelphia cream cheese. Wait, that sounds good. I like cream cheese. Only when it's not sweet, though. I do have a ginger ale, so I'm gonna try really hard to not burp into the mic and make you listen to me burp. I just realized my gain isn't where it should be. I moved my entire audio setup yesterday to film or to record the audio of everything that I recorded, so I ended up with like over, I don't know, I have a ton of footage, like a real big boy amount of footage from yesterday. So I'm gonna, yeah, I don't know. So my audio stuff was a little messed up after bringing it all back into my room and setting it up. Jalapeno cheddar. Slice kielbasa? Did you say kielbasa? Is that how you spell it? There's no way that's how you spell kielbasa. Not to be a hater. Isn't it kielbasa? You know what? I forget that other things exist. Yui, not everything is about you, okay? Not everybody eats the same kielbasa as you. I'm not gonna question your spelling. I'll shut up. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have questioned it. That was rude of me. But we have a really crazy recipe today. So oh wait, before that, I have a couple of things. Okay, so I'm gonna release a short probably tomorrow, and then next week, because I think it's gonna take me a little bit to edit, which is why I say next week. If not, then I might post it this weekend, but I'm gonna try to, because what I did is I filmed everything, but this time I brought down all of my audio equipment so that I could record the sound. And there's no talking, it's just all the sounds of baking and stuff like that, so I want to edit it into a baking ASMR video. So hopefully I'll be able to release that next week once I edit it. And then as well, next week Saturday, I'm going to be releasing my 6-month anniversary cover, which I'm super excited about. I got the art for it today, and I really love it. And then I started making the video for it. Very simple video. But I started doing that today, and then I did some editing for shorts and stuff, and I'm very excited. Where did my thing go? Come back. Yeah, can you believe 6 months on June 7th? 6 months on June 7th. Isn't that crazy? I actually realized that the other day because someone commented on a VOD of mine from 5 months ago, and I got the notification. I was like, what VOD is this? And then I opened it and I was like, 5 months ago? Hold on. It's so crazy. I know, it's so insane to think that like it's been that long, you know? I'm like, what? No, yeah, it was like the second Minecraft stream I ever did. I was like, Hello? Hi. Yeah, 6 months is crazy, and I think what's even more crazy is that a lot of you have been here since the very beginning, and I find that really insane that you guys would stick with me for so long, and it's like, I don't understand it, but I appreciate it. More than you will ever know. It means the world to me. It's nice that were we supposed to leave? Well, you know, if you wanted to, yes. I just always find it crazy when time continues to go by and I still see you guys day in and day out, and I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? Oh my goodness. Oh, but back to your question, I think Terwin asked, if this is gonna be the hardest DECOYUI yet. Maybe. I mean, if you break it down into what it really is, it's not that difficult. Like, I know people say Opera Cake is hard. Opera Cake's not hard, okay? What is hard about it is if you're trying to make it really even layers presentable. But if you're not, then it's just a fun recipe, okay? People treat a lot of recipes in baking like they're extremely hard, but if you break them down, they're not as overwhelming as people think they are. You just have to keep trying your best, okay? It's okay if the things you make don't turn out the way that you want them to. You just have to try again, and I'm sure it'll go better the next time. I'ma always be here. It's in my contract, Yui. I sold my soul to the SV feds. Oh my. I'm really happy that I found you and that I'm part of this lovely community. I'm happy you're here. It makes me happy. Yes, I'm pretty happy about, yeah, it's definitely complex because there's a lot of things to it. It's not straightforward, like, okay, it's straightforward in a sense, but it's not like making muffins where you do one thing and then you put them in the oven, right? We are making, one of the components we're actually not making on stream because I can't make it on stream because I have not purchased a glass bowl yet because I'm stupid and I keep forgetting and I don't want to leave my house. But one day I'll purchase a glass bowl and all of my problems will be solved. My problem would also be solved if I had a smaller pot, but I don't feel like buying one of those either, to be perfectly honest. But so, our dessert has one, two, wait, how many? There's cake, a silk, pudding, ganache, whipped cream, icing, thing. Yes! Yes. Yes! Yes. 5 things, I think. 5 things, but we're not making the ganache on stream. But we're making 5 things, just not the ganache on stream. Because I have some ganache already, but we'll make everything else on stream. And you'll get to see how it goes. And we get some movie magic because I have some pudding pre-prepared from yesterday. And then I have some cake pre-prepared, so we'll get some movie magic with some. Now it's not baked. Now it is. Yeah, it'll be cool. When will Senbei give you a P.O. box so you can send you all the supplies you need? Could you imagine? Hey Senbei, ahaha. Speaking of sending things, if you happen to want to give anything to any of the SVP talents, whether it be a letter or a sticker or whatever, and you happen to be at Offkai, we are accepting stuff at our booth or something. I don't know. I didn't really read it. I think that's what Senbei said. So if you're at Offkai and that is something you want to do, make sure you, I think the Discord has all of the rules, and I think the Twitter does as well. The Twitter. So make sure you check if that's something that you would like to do. Because there is a laundry list of rules. No illegal things, unfortunately. I don't think you can gift me a piece of your heart. I think that would be illegal, actually. I think that would count under illegal. I think it would count. And it's like, Senbei, what if I want something illegal? You know, technically, some things aren't illegal in the States, but they are in Canada. So technically, you could gift me something that's illegal in Canada, but not illegal in the States. Technically. Technically. I'm just saying, don't do that though, but I'm just saying, I'm just saying. No, no guns. I don't want one of those. I think I saw someone say that they don't think I've ever seen a gun in real life before. We have guns, just not like I've never seen a pistol in real life. But like I've seen like hunting guns when I go to like Canadian Tire. That's it though. A bow staff? Oh, that sounds sick. That sounds really cool actually. Yeah, I'm excited about Offkai. I'm excited for you guys to find out what SVP is all doing at Offkai. Like what the stuff we're a part of. That'll be like cool, you know? So I'm excited about that. I don't know when I think you guys get to find out like closer to. But hopefully sooner rather than later. I don't know. You don't need to give me anything though, don't worry. You really don't need to. A bow staff that's gilded and has jewels and everything on it. That's actually crazy. That's pretty insane. That sounds cool though. Do I have anything else to tell you guys before we start? Oh, go watch the concert tomorrow. It's on Toka's channel. Better watch it. It's the Yuri concert. Oh, and tonight at 11 p.m. EDT, 8 p.m. PDT, there is Dolly's birthday sing-along. Toka, Lemmy, Serena, and I are a part of it. Serena, hi! Speak of the idol, and she shall appear. Hello, Miss Serena Starstruck, my idoru. I wish Offkai wasn't such a far drive. Yeah, it's all the way over in America land. Or something. America. Serena's showing up to remind you she's always watching. Is she? I'm always watching her. I told her the other day that I have her IP address. I know where you live, Serena. This is not a threat, it's a promise. I'm gonna show up at your house. Lovingly, with desserts. I would do it. Fortunately, I don't want to drive that far, but I would do it. She's gonna find me, happy face. She seems happy about it. She's like, she's gonna find me! Yippee! That's exactly what I want! This is not... Yeah, it's just a fun fact. Very cool fun fact. Yeah, I get what you mean. I always find it funny when I hear people talk about, like, I drove 4 hours to go to this restaurant, and I'm like, what? If I have to drive 10 minutes away, it sucks. It's because the road near my house is, like, really slow. Like, really slow. Yeah. And once I have the will to leave my house, it's over for all of you, okay? It's so over. It's so over once I figure that out. One day I'll leave. For a restaurant, yeah, okay, yeah, I hear people talk about it. They're like, I drove all this way for this. I'm like, what? Why would you do that? I don't even want to go to the grocery store that's 10 minutes away from my house. It's more like 15-ish, but still. I wouldn't want to do that. Oh, I think I posted on Twitter about it, but it was like 3 in the morning. When was it 3 in the morning? What day is it? It's Thursday? Tuesday night / Wednesday morning, I think. I think Tuesday night / Wednesday morning, 3 frickin' M, I walked into the bathroom to brush my teeth and go to sleep, and I saw a big thing in the corner, and there was like in the corner between like the wall and the wall of the shower, and there was a huge fucking wasp sitting there. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how it got there. It reminds me of that time that I found a wasp in my bed, and it was dead, but I don't know how that got there either. But I was scared, so I was like looking at it. It didn't notice me because I wasn't loud, but it didn't freak out because I turned the lights on. It was like pitch black, and I turned the lights on, and it was fine. It was like, okay. And I was like, whatever. So I like grabbed my toothbrush and toothpaste, because I can't sleep without brushing my teeth. I wouldn't have been able to sleep. So I grabbed my toothbrush and toothpaste, and I like backed out of the room, and I closed the door, and then I stuffed towels under the door, and then I sent my mom a text message, and I said, Mom, there is a wasp in my bathroom. Can you please come help me? So the next morning she came over and killed it. She came and killed it for me. I love my mom. I love my mom. I was so paranoid that night that I stuffed, because I stuffed towels under the door, and then I stuffed towels, or like a blanket, under my door. I locked myself in my room and stuffed a blanket under my door, and then I spent the whole night being paranoid. I shook out all my blankets. I was like, there's gonna be a wasp in here. I'm gonna get stung. I am a big baby. It's true. I'm a big baby. I'm very afraid of them. But my mom came and killed it, so that's good. She's so great. She was like, yeah, I was just on the window. It was chilling. I smacked it. I was like, thanks, Mom. I didn't cry myself to sleep, but I did think about it. I don't know. A spider would have been better. I don't love spiders, but at least I don't feel immediately threatened when they're in my general vicinity. But wasps? I feel immediately threatened when I'm in their general vicinity. They're so angry all the time. Like, so angry. They're scary. I thought it was just gonna attack me. I was like, I don't wanna be in here. But it's okay. There's no more wasp in the house. For now. And hopefully there never is another one. Because that would suck. Wasps are just mean. They hate the world. They do. You like look at them funny and they sting you. They're so mean. I've been stung twice in my life. Twice. That time I found it in my bed, I felt something under my covers, and then I like flipped them up, and there was a wasp like in between my like calves, so like lower down, and I freaked out, like absolutely freaked out. And it was also happened to be 3 a.m. because I don't go to bed at a decent time, and I knew it was dead logically, but I was also really scared that this wasp would be like drug up from the depths of hell and just come back to life. I knew it was dead, but I was so certain that he was just gonna resurrect himself and sting me for the hell of it. So I like grabbed a cup and I like put it over the wasp on the bed, and then I was trying to slide it into a container at the end of the bed so I could get rid of it. But you know, like beds, when you move something, like since it's fabric, it kind of moves. So then the wasp would like jostle as I was moving it, and I would freak out all over again. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's alive. And then I'd be like, no, wait, it's actually dead. It's actually dead. It's fine. And then I'd keep moving the cup, and then it would move again, and I'd go, oh, it's alive. But no, it was dead the whole time. There's no spider in the corner of my ceiling. Trust me, I've been checking. Thank you for the super. I'm a little paranoid. I'm a little paranoid. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I did stop seeing things, by the way. I think I mentioned a while ago that I was seeing things, and you guys were like, that's bad. But it stopped. it stopped, so that's good. Everything is fine. My closet is its own story. I don't want to go in there. So if there's a spider in there, it can stay in there. It can stay. It can stay there. I don't want to deal with it. Spiders can exist in my house as long as I don't see them. It's a mutual agreement, okay? I won't freak out if they don't let me see them. That's all that matters. I cleaned out my closet like a month ago, actually. A month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, when I was setting up my table, because I had to move a thing into my closet. I'm gonna train for a few hours, so yay, Yui time! Hi, Erica. Hello, hello. Yeah, exactly. You may live if I never see you again. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. When's the last time? Please don't ask me about my laundry. Please don't ask me about my laundry. I don't use a foam mattress for soundproofing. If you mean my comforter that I hung up from my ceiling for soundproofing, no, I did not clean it. Guys, I promise my room's not as messy as you think it is. It could be way worse. It's pretty bad right now, but it could be way worse. I promise. It could be so much worse. I just, it's fine. It's so funny. I love how you're talking about bees and spiders as I'm hanging art on my wall and my room is known for spiders climbing all around. I'm so sorry. I hope there's no spiders. Like Nana level. I don't know what Nana's room looks like. So I couldn't tell you that. But it's definitely in a state of disarray. It's my desk is not clear. But my table is covered in stuff, but that's stuff for stream, so it's fine. My shelves are organized, but they do have a few random stuff on it. I do have clothing on the floor, I hate to say it, and a whole bunch of other stuff, but it's fine. Like my comforter. I don't sleep with my comforter because it's too hot. It's way too hot. Way too hot. It's okay. My room has been worse. It's not too bad, but I do need to clean it. I really do need to. But that's not gonna happen. I probably won't do it. I do have dirty cups in my room. Do you want to guess how many? Do you want to guess? Guess. Guess how many dirty cups I have in my room. You guys are really close. I have 6. Oh, Code got it. Yeah, I have 6 dirty cups in my room. 6 dirty cups. And I have a bowl that I've been using because I like to eat dry cereal. So I have my my cereal bowl. I have a box of cereal in my room that I'll eat sometimes when I get hungry. So that's sitting under my desk. And then I have my little plastic bowl for my cereal that also sits on my desk. I've never gotten roaches. Hey, don't worry about it. My room is okay. Yes, dry cereal's so good. Listen, sometimes I don't want the hassle of getting milk. Plus, I don't drink milk, really. I'm not lactose intolerant. I just don't drink it. I don't know. I don't drink it. I don't really have a reason for not drinking it. I just don't. So I tend to eat my cereal dry. Hello, Toka. Why are you okaying me? Please don't ask about my vacuuming practices. I'll cut you guys a deal. I'll vacuum tomorrow, okay? I will vacuum my room tomorrow. It's long overdue for a good vacuuming. Sometimes I don't vacuum for so long that I can rub my hand against my carpet and I'll pick up a wad of my hair. I have so much hair. It gets everywhere. I'm like constantly shedding. I'll vacuum tomorrow, I promise. I'll do it. I will vacuum. I actually am not a huge fan of strawberry milk. Sorry, I know you're hearing clacking. That's my hair clip. Toka, why are there periods at all the end of the messages you're sending? It makes you sound mad. I'd have friends that when they'd get upset with me, they would end all their messages in periods and type in very short sentences, and now I get afraid. Now I'm afraid when people talk like that. I'm like, are you mad? Just don't be mad at me. She's taking notes of my shedding. I do shed a lot, it's true. It's time to change from a sea bunny to a dog on the count of how much hair you shed. Thank you for the Super King Okaze. I do shed a lot. I shed a ton. I have so much. I constantly contemplate cutting all my hair off. Because I'll go to brush it and it's so tangled every time. It tangles so easily. I like brush it and then I leave the bathroom and my hair is already immediately tangled. It's fucked up, man. I'm so tired of my hair being tangled all the time. It probably doesn't help that I only brush it like once a day, maybe. But still, it immediately tangles after I brush it. It's so annoying. Should maybe vacuum and add milk to your cereal. I don't need calcium. I don't need milk. Milk. You should just cut your hair short. I think about it a lot because I hate brushing it, but I've also been growing my hair out for like a really long time. I almost never get my hair cut. I've been growing it out since I was a kid, I think. And I like get it trimmed every once in a while because a family friend of mine is a hairdresser, and whenever she sees me, she like practically begs me to cut my hair. She's like, please, your split ends are so bad. Let me cut it. And I'm like, fine. And so she trims my hair for me like once a year, maybe. But, you know, I do like my hair long. I like it being long. If I don't brush my hair at least twice a day, it gets mad and gains a life of its own. That's so real, honestly. Bobcat! I like your hair, Toka. Long hair is pretty. I love having my hair long. You're the type of person who also takes a loose strand of her hair and places it on the wall of the shower to collect. Yes? Thank you for the Super King Okaze. I don't collect it, I do that so that it doesn't go down the drain. I'll be like, oh hey, a hair! And then I'll put it on my shower wall and then I'll get rid of it afterwards. So I've been yapping for too long. It's been half an hour. It's not collecting. You can collect your own hair. I'm sure you can. With curly hair, I can't brush it off unless I wish to be surrounded by a halo or frizz. Yeah, that's understandable. I've heard that curly hair can be very unruly, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I do have a wet brush actually, but it's really old and it's really ratty, and my mom has been begging me to get rid of it and get a new hairbrush, but I don't want to because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? It's like when my mom forced me to go out and get a new pair of shoes because she hated mine. She was like, your shoes suck. We're buying you new ones right now. She was like, we're going. I hate your shoes. They're gross. I was like, okay, Mom. Thanks for the shoes, though. Hold on. I need to check my stream elements. Because I think I saw it. Oh, I'm coming to look for those. Update your... No, I don't want to update my details. Hi, little dearest. How do you do this fine day? Please forgive my non-observance of the weekly custard tax. Might it be too much to ask for a rapid-fire round of custard tax reveals? I am missing the ones for 18 to 20 and the dinner rolls. Oh, yes, you certainly can ask. Of course. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the tip. Thank you. Okay, let me see what our last DECOYUIs were, because I don't remember. Uno momento, por favor. I I check. Playlists. DECOYUI. Okay, so last time it was ice cream and it was 16 total. So, 16 total, but it's cheesecake. Custard doesn't like apples, but he's fine with this. So, see, I don't even remember how much he ate. 16. I'd say at least half. 8, probably. I know he ate quite a few, but I'm gonna assume it was 8 because he likes cookies and cream stuff because it looks like him. Yui, how messy is your bathroom? Please tell me that you don't leave your hairdryer hairdryer? I think I use one of those? Curling iron? I don't have a curling iron. I don't use anything on my hair, I just brush it. My bathroom is very clean, actually. It's very, very clean. It's very clean right now. Thank you for the super, by the way. Okay, before that, it was strawberry. It was the cheesecake. Custard would eat about 1/4 of that. Chocolate mint trifles. How many did we make? I actually don't remember. I'm looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 for custard. And I think that's all. Oh, and then the bread rolls. I think we made 13 times 2 is 26 plus 2 mini buns. 5. I curl my hair with a flat iron. Oh, yeah! The family friend hairdresser? Yeah, she does that. When she curls my hair every once in a while. I do wrap my hair in a towel and call it a day, but I call it a night because I shower before I go to sleep. I do love me a good hair towel. It's always nice. Yeah, you do have to let your stuff cool. And then sometimes you forget, and then you come back like a day later and you're like, oh, hey, I should have put that away probably. Probably would have been a banger idea. It happens. It happens. I would do the sock braid trick to get curls. Oh, I've heard about that. I've heard of sock braids. They sound cool. I've never done it myself. But, yeah, they look cool. Sorry, I'm drinking ginger ale, so I'm trying to not burp. Many thanks, Yui. Do you have any idea what today's custard tax will be? This recipe makes 12 cakes. But we're only making 6 on stream. So of the 12 cake full recipe, Custard would probably eat 4. Of the 6 cake recipe, which is the half recipe we're doing today, it would just be 2. Are we ready to start? I've been yapping for half an hour. I literally took my frozen cake out of the freezer because I was like, I'm gonna get started right away, and then my cake's not gonna fully de-thaw. And now it probably is going to, but that's okay, I guess. Guys, I have all my stuff out. I can't. I have all of my ingredients. I have my eggs at room temperature. I have my butter at room temperature because I didn't do that yesterday, and I was supposed to. But oh well. Don't worry, we can still talk. We can still chat away. But yeah, so let's switch over. I'm glad you guys like Yui yaps. I do like yapping. Okay, let's come over here. I also made sure to not put my... Give me your mic. I made sure to... Ah! Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to just scream into the mic. I'm having a problem. Do not do that, please. Stay upright because it would really suck if you did. Okay, I think everything's fine. I didn't drop my phone, it's okay. I'll tell you what happened in a second. Oh my gosh, please don't do it again. Please, 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 please don't do it again. I need you to stay. I need you to stay because I can't guarantee I'm gonna catch you the second time. Please. Please stay. Please. Please stay. Please stay. Can you guys not? Oh, you can hear me. Okay. Okay! I think everything's fine. I was just gonna tell you how I can't make a silly mistake and drop my phone into things because I didn't put any liquids next to it. And then something else happened. This is unfortunate. And my cake is completely gone. Okay, hello. So, I have a system for this camera. Basically, I have a stand, and then I have a tripod that I strap to the stand, and then it has an arm that goes out this way, and then this. So anyway, so it's not attached to the stand, it's just strapped to the stand. And I was pushing my mic stand over, and it knocked over the camera, like, almost completely. But it's okay. Yui accident prone. Oh, Usachi accident prone Yui, my beloved. It's one of my charm points, you know? Thank you for the super. Yes, we're gonna begin. We're making opera cake, but my own fun little twist to it and take on it because I don't bake with nuts, like ever, because I'm biased. We're gonna be starting with a vanilla sheet cake. I am a little accident prone. This is very true. Okay. Oh my goodness. To a mixer, we are adding. Oh, it's still the same nails. I haven't taken them off yet. I probably should at some point, but it's still the same ones. They're like, yeah, they are kind of pearlescent, I think, yes. Okay, so we are starting with a ½ cup of butter, which is perfect because I have exactly a cup here. Look at that chunky boy. ½ cup? Yes, half of this. Half of this. Butter. 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 Beauty. And we'll need more of this later, so we're not gonna put it too far. Kind that can just peel off. No, they're shellac. So they have like a hard coating. Okay, we need butter and sugar. So I don't have regular sugar. I have cane sugar, which is fine. You can use cane sugar. I used it yesterday and the recipe was fine. I just have not bought any sugar recently. So I have to work with what I have. One ½ cup. It's technically a full cup, but we're doing a half recipe. 1/2 cup plus 6 tablespoons. You could have any kind of... I don't know what that says. The heart on my iPad is in the way. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I will see what it has in a moment. Oh, piercing. I probably wouldn't get any piercing, to be honest. I'm not pierced anywhere, in case you were wondering. I have no piercings whatsoever at all. I don't have my ears pierced or anything pierced. Literally nothing. I've never really had a desire to get them pierced. Did you get a tattoo? Maybe. I feel like if I did, I'd just get something small. Mixer ASMR. Thank you, Toka. You're very sweet. No, I went with my sister-in-law to get them done. I'm really bad at doing my own nails. Oh, septum piercings are cool. I think those are neat. Let us crack our eggs. We only need 2, but I brought up 4. If I were going to get something custard themed, it would probably be something on my nails. I don't think I would get a tattoo of custard. We're creaming our butter. We have two eggs. Dos und deux. So 2 eggs. And we're going to scrape down the bowl in between the addition of each one. Can only one of you go in, please? Thank you. Hi Hazel, hi Chinny, hello, Hato. And let that bad boy mix in. I need you guys to listen to a song for me, okay? I need you to listen to Say Yes by Kid Rain because it's been stuck in my head for like 3 days, maybe more. It's Thursday, almost a week. I'll turn down my background music because I can't be super close to my mic. Oi. It's Say Yes by Kid Rain. Yaru's SVP girls, that'd be cute. Egg. There we go. And so it might look a bit split, but that's okay. It is all fine. It's a good song. Don't say it's a song, all right? It's a good song. It's been stuck in my head in a good way. I'm saying I like it. I'm saying I like it. Conclave is like, yeah, it's a song for sure. Not a good one, but it's one of the songs of all time. Thanks, Toka. I appreciate the spirit. Okay, now we are adding 1/2 cup milk. 1/2 cup. Look, I have my milk in. So fun. 1/2 cup milk and 1/2 teaspoon vanilla. Real vanilla, by the way. So cool. And we're letting this mix. And now, bowl. We're gonna put our dry ingredients together. 1 1/2 cups flour. Is this a 1 cup? I thought I lost you. I thought I lost all my 1 cups. This is so great. There's only 2 of them, but I thought I lost both of them. 1 cup. And 1/2 cup. Hi, Duncog, by the way. Hello. Flour goes away. Now we need now we need it's time to like furry so that Toka has to like. She already likes it though. We need baking powder and salt. 1 tablespoon. Okay, Toka. Whatever you say, queen. 1 tablespoon. Fuck! Damn it! I don't need that much. It's fine. Anyways. Whatever. Yep. 1/4 and like 1/2 of salt. Okay. Dishes into the dish bin. Very good. Now we're gonna add. Bye, Sharky. We're gonna add our flour into our cake, into our butter, egg, sugar mixture in 2 parts. I'm really impatient. I hate. You know how hard it was to try and go slow for ASMR when I was trying to film stuff yesterday? Whenever I like bake stuff, I always have the go, go, go mentality, so I try to do everything really fast because I'm really impatient. And I was like, no, Yui, hold on! Gotta go slow for the smooth ASMR sounds. Toka-kun. Miss Toka. Hey. Don't, hey. Hey. Shh. My goodness. Toka goes, your chat is so freaky. Toka, you're worse actually sometimes. Look how smooth our cake batter is. Yeah, don't me, Toka. I know what you are. I did no such thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Toka sometimes tells me that she wants to rip my vocal cords out. Make sure you scrape all the way to the bottom to make sure that you have the full mixture combined. Yeah, in a good way, I think. She goes, Yui, I'm gonna rip your vocal cords out and eat them. And I go, okay, Toka. Okay, Toka, let's get you back to bed. Give this one more little mix. I don't have singing powers. I love Toka's voice the most. She has the most beautiful voice ever. Okay, our cake batter is done. Ooh, it gets smooth. Okay, I need to... hope this doesn't backfire on me. Yeah, it's probably fine. Smooth cake batter. I like Toka's voice. My voice is not tasty like Toka's. Toka's is so tasty and beautiful. So tasty, beautiful, and wonderful. Bow, beep, beep, beep. There is our cake batter. And this can go into the dish bin. The dish bin. Okay, next. We are going to prepare our cake to bake. So for flat sheet cakes, very important. Put parchment on the bottom or you're never going to get this cake out of this pan. It does not matter how well you oil it, okay? Don't make that mistake. My spray also kind of sucks. Spray that pan, nice and oily. And then we need some parchment paper. Except mine is not cut to size. So we're gonna eyeball it. I'm making it on a sheet pan. You'll see. This is a fancy cake. Wait, am I a master? Hold on. I'm insane. I'm insane. Look at this. Look at this. I'm insane. Let me have this as just once. I am so amazing. I just cut this exactly to size. So cool. Anyways. Now we are going to get all of our cake batter and plop it into the pan. Thanks, Toka! OMG! go? Where'd you... Hey! Oh, there you are. Okay, now we need my favorite tool in the kitchen ever. An offset. Smooth this bad boy. Yeah, I actually really love this cake recipe. And the batter tastes nice as well. I love this cake a lot. It's not super sweet. It's not too whatever. It's pretty nice. And it bakes up really nice too. Now work on getting it as smooth and nice as possible, which is not always super easy, but that's okay. My cakes from the other day didn't turn out like the most even, but we can fix that, so it's fine. And there we have it! Sheet cake, ready to go in the oven. Ready for some movie magic? Cake. Don't worry, you're gonna get to let me watch, or you're gonna get to watch me smooth a bunch of other things today. Yeah, I baked this bad boy yesterday. I saved the nicer of the 2 pans I did for the stream. I am a witch, thank you. Do I have anything to... Yet I am still ill-prepared. As per usual. Oh, maybe not. Yui? Never ill-prepared. Never ever. We're not going to worry about this yet, though. We are going to use this in a bit. Next, very important step to our recipe is we are going to make our chocolate pudding, and our coffee pudding. And we're doing this next because it needs to cool before we assemble. Okay. So, into our pot, we're going to add, is there exactly a cup left in here? There should be, yes. 1 cup milk. About half of our coffee. And then a 1/4 of a cup of cream. 1/4 cup. Yeah, I find that pudding adds a really nice texture to the cake. Because really, I think that opera cake's one flaw is that it's pretty one-dimensional texture-wise. I mean, depending on if you let the ganache fully harden or stuff like that, it's really not super... It's super tasty, don't get me wrong, I love it. It's one of my favorite cakes of all time. But it's not very interesting texture-wise. It is delicious, though. So I find that this adds some funness to the inside of the cake. Okay. We have our burner. And we're gonna let this start to heat up. So loud. I always forget how loud it is every time. And while this is heating up, we're going to prepare what we also need for it. Okay, so this is the same process as making a pastry cream, which we did during the whatever it's called, you know, the thing at the place. We did during the thing that I don't remember. The paste puff cream puffs, yeah, that I failed. We're going to add 1/4 cup brown sugar. Do I even have a 1/4 cup left? I don't know. We'll add half of a half cup. My brown sugar has lumps, so I'm just beating it. We are also adding 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. One, 2, and whisking this together. To this, we will add approximately half an egg, because this is a weird recipe to have. We're gonna add approximately half an egg. So I'm just gonna pop this yolk and get my hands all disgusting. Yep. Delicious. Come here, egg whites. Give me some of yous. Delicious. Positively delectable. And then the recipe calls for 1 egg, but I am doing a half recipe because it makes so much. It makes like a ton. And 1 full egg yolk. We're gonna add this all together. Nice and smooth. Okay, so some people care. I don't. But sugar can cook your eggs. Fun fact. Isn't that crazy? I didn't know that till I went to school and we were making pastry cream and they were like, don't add your sugar and your eggs together too fast because it can start cooking your eggs. I don't know how it works. I really don't know. I know I asked. I just don't remember. But, I don't really care. I've never really had much of an issue with it. We are tempering our eggs now. Like, I don't know, my chefs would always be like very adamant about it. Like, they'd be like, no, 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 it cooks your eggs, it cooks your eggs. But I've never had an issue. So I've been like, okay, but whatever, I guess. Now that our eggs are tempered, we can add our hot cream fully into the mixture. And get this nice and stirred together. Oh, it changes the texture and consistency. Okay, they always said it cooks it. It cooks it. Into the dish bin. By changing the chemical makeup of the egg and then changes the texture. Oh, that's so interesting. Now that the eggs are tempered, we added it all back together and we're gonna let the cornstarch do its thing. So as this heats up and reaches a higher temperature, the cornstarch will make it thick. I'm gonna get my other whisk. I don't like this one. My other whisk has cake batter on it. And you really have to make sure with this stuff that you're working quickly, because the egg will cook on the bottom of the pan and then you'll end up with your eggs being really curdled and it's gross. But you can't always just strain it if that happens and it still turns out fine. It's already starting to get thicker. Almost there. Yeah, we're making pudding. Off the heat, quickly onto a towel so that it doesn't get too cooked. And then we're gonna take this bad boy away. Okay, here is our pudding. Pudding does not go into an opera cake, but this is my own take on an opera cake. So that's why pudding's going into it. Because pudding is tasty, pudding is yummy, pudding has a nice texture, and coffee pudding in particular has a very nice flavor. Thank you for the super sticker, Erica. To finish off our pudding, we are going to add some butter. We are going to stir this in until it is completely melted. We're left with a nice, smooth, silky pudding. So nice. I'll put this off to the side. Actually, no, wait. we're not putting it off to the side. We're putting it into a pan. You guys remember why I put it into a pan? Do you remember the reason that it goes into a pan? Yeah, for cooling. It cools a lot faster when it's all spread out and stuff, but I have it in a very small pan, so it honestly might not even cool that fast. And now to prevent a skin from forming, actually let me put this over here. To prevent a skin from forming on our pudding, it does kind of look like pat down the plastic wrap on top. How beautiful. Blip, blip. Oi. And this. Pachiko! Hi! Pachiko! Hello! I need to throw the wrench at you. Hold on. Hello, Pachiko. It's wonderful to see you. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my nails. It's wonderful to see you. You're very cute. Toka's told me a lot about you. You're very cute. It's wonderful to see you. So we're gonna put our pudding into the fridge to cool now. Okay. That's not fitting. Okay. Now, let's work on the last component that we have to do for this cake. So technically there's two more, but we are not doing the ganache on stream. I have the ganache and I will show it to you. It's just I can't do it because I don't have any non-reflective metal bowls. But it's very simple. It's 225 grams chocolate, 100 grams butter into a bowl, melted over a bain-marie until it's fully melted, and then you stir it as it cools and it thickens up a lot. What? Thank you. You're super cute too. Fell in love with your design when I saw you. I love your design. Oh my gosh, I'm so flustered. Cute girl. Thank you. It's nice to see you. Oh dear. Okay, so let us make. We're pulling back out this bad boy. The mixer. To a bowl, we are adding... Sorry, I have to grab so many things that are like off screen. Oy. We are adding some heavy cream. I don't measure when I use heavy cream. I'm very sorry. But some heavy cream. Some of our coffee. And we're also adding some pudding mix. So I like to add pudding mix as a stabilizer to my whipped creams. This one happens to be butterscotch because it's what I have and I didn't want to go to the grocery store this week. It does not matter that it's butterscotch, funny enough, because you can't taste it. You can't tell. This is espresso. It's like, I don't know, it was purple. Now it's coffee. But the recipe technically calls for regular black coffee, but espresso works too. It works fine. And then we're also adding some powdered sugar. To obtain a nice smooth texture with this whipping cream. Pudding mix has a tendency to clump, so we'll want to start it on low and just let it whip for quite a while since we're using that. And for whatever reason, when I use my whisk, this thing is very loud. And we're just gonna let that bad boy whip. I'm so happy that's closed. Okay. While we wait for this, let's start cutting our cake, shall we? I'm glad it doesn't sound too loud for you guys. Here is our cake. We're gonna start by just making sure all of the sides are loosened so that it'll plop out nice and easy. Two hands right now, so I'm trying to do this with one hand. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna pull it back, and now we can start cutting. For this, I kind of eyeballed the measurements at first, but I started with, we're gonna put this into 4 sections. So I start with just kind of eyeballing half. Is that half? Yeah. Definitely gonna have to vacuum my room after this. I think this one's half, but the second one is not. Perfect though, because we are gonna trim it. There we go. I'm gonna push that off to the side and just get our whipped cream done. Because now everything has dissolved, so we can just whip it up. lot louder now. I know it's my boy, my mixer, nice and loud. It's almost there. Chef Peaks. Wapa. Okay. And it tastes like coffee. Okay, we're gonna start assembling now. And I'm gonna attempt to put my mixer on the floor because it takes up a lot of space. Okay, it's time to start assembling our cakes. We have our icing. We have our cake. What we are doing right here is we're gonna make our coffee soak, which is very simple. Instant coffee. I don't need that much. Instant coffee. Hello, Hato. Then we're gonna add some water, preferably hot water, but I don't have any of that, so we're just adding good old regular water. Where's my... oh, it's in here. We're gonna give her a little mix. This is for soaking our cake. As well, we also have our ganache, which is in here. Kind of looks like poop. But we have that. And the last thing we need is a pan that can fit in my fridge, because it'll make our lives exceptionally easy. Okay, so let's begin. Oh, and we also have our pudding, but it's off to the side. I'm gonna start with one of our cake layers. We don't have a ton of space, which is unfortunate, but it is fine. Let's get some gloves on and let's start assembling. This is a bit of a process. So if your cakes aren't even, no biggie. Mine never are. Most of this is fairly even, it's just this corner. So we're just gonna shave off the corner so that it's more flat. gonna take our coffee and we're gonna start soaking our cake. Okay, now we're gonna work on the next step. We might not use all of that, but a little bit of cream. And we're gonna just spread it all the way in there. It's quite a thin layer, so it doesn't really matter how good it is. Some of it will probably get a little squeezed out, but that's okay. Just a nice thin layer, and all the way to the edges. And then we're gonna do what I should have done immediately, which was move this into this pan. Because this will make it much easier to transport. Now we are going to grab another cake layer. See, this one's sort of even. Not like super. I really don't have enough space, but this is fine. I don't know why I turned this. It's not super even. We're gonna want to get rid of big lumps. We're going to get our cake. We're gonna flip this so the round corner matches up with this round corner. And to complete, we close her up. And it is a big knife. It's a nice big chef's knife. Next on our list is the ganache. My ganache isn't super soft, so I might actually have to go heat this up because it's... No, maybe we can work with it. We'll just have to be careful. It's much easier when your ganache is nice and soft, but this is okay. You just have to be a little careful that you're not tearing the cake or pushing down too hard. But just a thin layer, because there will be more of this. You were supposed to hold the blade of the knife and shake it around a bit before using it. What? That is so not knife safety. Who taught you to use knives? It definitely wasn't me. And if your frosting squishes out the sides like I did, that's okay. We only really want a super thin layer in between there anyways. So it is okay. Then we're gonna take this bad boy and put him in the freezer. I don't think I taught you. I don't think it was me. I would never teach you that. Next we're gonna level. This one's actually really good. Okay, this one's fine. We're gonna level this cake layer. Yeah, it definitely wasn't me. It would never have been me. Nice and leveled. And then we go in again with more coffee soak. I think I forgot to... Oh, that didn't get on my white clothing. That's good. It did splash all over my table, though. Yeah, you can eat the trimmings. Here you go. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, and on top of this, we're gonna do more ganache. You don't have to worry as much about this one because there isn't stuff underneath. We can just kind of spread it. I did get a bunch of stuff in this, but that's fine. And this ganache layer is going to get covered later, not quite yet. Not quite yet. But I do highly recommend heating up your ganache before working with it. If it's quite thick like mine happens to be. Almost done. There we go. That's all the ganache we're gonna use for now. I don't see the cake anymore. It's under there. It's under there. You guys are gonna wait for me because I'm gonna be right back, okay? Yummy! Hello, I'm back. We're gonna continue now. Bye-bye. Okay, so we need to get rid of all of our cake scraps because they're in the way. They're in the way and I don't know where to put them because I don't have room. I found a place to put them, I lied. Thank you! Here's our cake out of the freezer. We're gonna plop it on here. And we're gonna put this one in the freezer to allow the ganache to fully harden. Okay, so what we are going to do is trim this. Oh my gosh, I can't get the glove on. Hi, Nettie. Yes, this cake has lots of layers. Let us trim. And hopefully I'm doing this evenly. Trim. And very light trim, because the side doesn't really need that much of a trim. Now, to make this, because it's nice and rectangle, but to make everything else nice and rectangle, I will place this bad boy on top and use it as a guide to cut my other cake. Trim. 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 And our last one. Trim. Now three of our cake layers are the same size now. So now we can switch this out for our other layer, which wasn't in there for very long, but just a little bit of cooling. We can take off this layer and put it back in the freezer. These crisp edges are what we are hoping for. Hello, T-Rex Master! Now, we're going to, this one's a little messy, but it's fine. We're going to place our cake layer on top of the ganache one. And trim this one as well. My table's gonna be so messy. And we're just gonna peel this bad boy off. And now, they're all the correct size. Yippee! I do eat these scraps because they taste nice. Here you go, have a bite. Nom, 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 nom. I usually give my scraps to other people and make them eat it. But I like these ones. Nom. I'm gonna put all of them into a thing so they're away off the cutting board. So we can continue assembly. Okay, so place this back here. Place this over here for a moment. And I'm gonna use this fabric cloth because that's a fantastic idea to clean off my cutting board a little bit. Okay, let's continue. This is going to be the base of our cake. This is composed of 2 cake layers, a layer of icing, as well as a layer of chocolate ganache. This one is going back in the freezer. Where's my thing? There it is. Okay. Cut in half. Yippee! And now we're going to cut them into thirds, which unfortunately I cannot do. I cannot eyeball thirds, so we're using a measuring tape. I believe this is probably, it's exactly 19. 18 point, no wait, so it'll be 6 point, like 3-ish. 6.3-ish. That's okay if they're not perfect squares anyhow. Yeah, I'm using centimeters. They're not perfect, but it's okay, because we will make it work. We shall make it work. Let me move this one over so you can see it. We'll move these off to the side. So these are our base layer of cake. This should also be 19, which it is. So it's about here-ish. Okay, now to do the next part, which we basically just have to cut all of our other layers to the same size. We're going to take this layer of cake. I'm really gonna have to vacuum my carpet actually like right after this stream. And we're going to eyeball it again, but try and get a nice even center. I eyeball most of my measurements, I'll be honest. Yeah, there are crumbs everywhere, like literally everywhere. And this is how I measured it last time. I'll line it up with my first piece. Cut it. Line it up with my next piece. Cut it. And this one matches my last piece. So that's our middle layer done. actually gonna, I think what we'll do is place these here, so then when I want to work on the other ones, I can rotato the board so then you can see it from this side. Okay, I'm gonna place these over here for a minute so we can work on our last layer. Which is our ganache and cake layer, which we first have to start by cutting this one nice and even down the center. Good enough. Alrighty. Now we do these ones next. Same exact thing. I line these up because while my measurements may not be perfect, if I just cut them where they are here, then I'm able to line them up as well as possible. Rotato. And our pieces are done. Now it's time for full assembly. Have you been wondering how the pudding is gonna go in this cake? Cookie cutter, that's how. We're gonna cut out a circle in each of the middle pieces. Guys, I've been thinking up this recipe for weeks, and then the other day I realized how similar it was to opera cake. And I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I'm just gonna do that. It's so nice to, like, be thinking about something and then to make it happen. It's so wonderful and lovely. Alright. And look, we have little circles of cake, but we don't need those. So we'll set those off to the side. And we can start! First, lay these pieces on top, but I'm actually going to do something I didn't do last time. And that's grab some frosting and just put it on the corners like that. To give it a little stick. Man, baking is so much fun. I almost forgot for like forever how fun it actually is. Now we're gonna rotato again, and we're gonna do this side. I'm glad to hear it. It makes me happy that you think so. Sorry for the scrapey sounds. last one? Yeah, it's a lot nicer when people aren't yelling at you or you're not like rushed. And plus, I get to do kind of whatever I want, you know? Okay, we have assembled this far. Our next step. Here is our pudding from earlier, aka yesterday. Jigo, jigo, jigo. Do I have a spoon? I grabbed a spoon, I know I did. I found it! Okay. Get a nice little spoonful of pudding inside each one. And then rotado! Rotado patatas. Okay. And now, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. I'm joking. Okay. Now we need... I'm gonna clean this off a bit. But what we're gonna do to make our lives easier than what I was doing earlier... yeah, 1, 2, 3. Ready? Miko miko beam. So I'm gonna spread some of this, not too much. I put on too much. On the back side and stick on top. You really can't have too much of this coffee icing. It's so good. Not to toot my own horn, but it's pretty freaking delicious. And rotato! On to the next ones. Guys, we're almost done. And on top. Okay. We're getting there. Home stretch. Of course you can, Nana, but you have to wait till they're done. We're gonna get our tray from before. And just carefully transfer our cakes onto the tray. And put this bad boy in the dish bin. The dish bin is overflowing. I'm gonna hate doing dishes later. Okay. All of our cakes are assembled. And now we can finish them off icing in the icing bar. I have a star tip. And we're doing 9 rosettes on top of each one. And our last one. And to finish these off, we're going to heat up some ganache, but I have to do that downstairs, so I will be right back, okay? Right back. I love you, Nana. I'm back! I put some ganache in a bag and I heated it up for only 10 seconds. Bye, Foxy. Have a good rest of your day. My dog was sitting outside my door. I think she's lonely. So I'm gonna grab her right after. Okay. So, we're just going to drizzle over each of our cakes. I don't think I put enough ganache in my bag. We have like just enough. Just enough. Okay, ready. Let's cut one open. They are now finito. Ready, ready. Let's cut it open. It's a little difficult to cut with the pudding inside. But still good. And let me put on, never mind, okay. I want to show you guys what it looks like. There's the inside. Cake, icing, cake, ganache, pudding, cake, ganache, icing, and top. Wow! You want a bite? You want to try some? Here you go. Oh, I got this. Here you go. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Itch. Show. Good. I really like it. Sorry, I was jumping up and down. Oh, now I can put the stuff back in my freezer that was in my freezer. Like all the bread. I have so much bread in my freezer. There we go. How long? However long this stream is, minus a half hour. How long is this stream? What time is it? It's 8. Took like an hour and a half, but that was with movie magic. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Don't drop the phone. Don't drop the phone. When I was making this yesterday, it took me like 5 hours with waiting time. I'm excited for you to try making it. I'm super excited for you to try making it. I will get the recipe up on the website tonight after stream. But I'm really excited. I really like it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I was super excited yesterday. I was like, wah! I was super excited with how they turned out when I made them yesterday because I really wasn't sure if they would turn out well, but I'm really happy with them. And that was really fun. They're really fun to make, and I'm gonna end up making 6 more tomorrow because I'm gonna have a whole other pan of cake that I'm gonna have to use up. But I'm sure my family will be excited to have this because we have a thing we're going to this weekend on Saturday, so I'm bringing some bread, which is what I have in my freezer, and then I'm gonna bring cake and maybe some cookies too. I'm actually gonna be doing some other baking tonight. My sister's graduating high school tomorrow, so we're making a cake for her party on Saturday. Oh, that's so exciting! I hope, tell her congratulations for me. I hope that it is super fun. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make some chocolate chip cookies. Choco chip. Choco chip. Choco chip. Choco chip. I don't see my employer yet. It's okay, we're gonna be ending in a second anyways because my dog's lonely, so I'm gonna go hang out with her while I clean. I have a lot of dishes. Like a lot of dishes. Like very many most dishes. So many. Oh, hi Nana. Yeah, Nana's the dog. Does your dog ever get to... No, she's pretty happy most of the time. As far as I know. My actual dog. She's pretty content most of the time. Oh yeah, I have to vacuum. I forgot. I'll do that. I will vacuum. I will vacuum, but I'll have to do it after I finish cleaning everything. Yeah. I gotta vacuum before I let my dog in here because she'll start eating everything on the carpet, and there's quite a bit. Yeah, she's a generally happy dog. She's really sweet. She looks really cute because they cut her fur the other day, and it's just, oh, it's adorable. It's really, really, really cute. Really, really cute. We're gonna raid Lazuli, by the way. Boom, boom, boom. Lazuli. But yes, I'm gonna go now. So we're gonna read Lazuli. Tell her she's cute, okay? And I will see you guys. Thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow for come watch Tokani's concert, okay? Come watch the concert tomorrow. Come watch the concert. Come watch the concert. Come watch the concert, okay? Come watch the concert. Stop, you said yawn and now I have to yawn. When you guys say the word and I read it, it just like triggers my brain. It goes, yawn now. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye everyone. Mwah. Bye bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye.